I'm Tiffany Roberts. Coming up, we'll show you stories done by Howard Broadcast journalism seniors this semester. You'll want to pay attention to a new health alert and see why you might want to use extra caution when working out at the gym. We'll take you to Jon Stewart's Rally for Sanity. We'll show you a new trend that has some students living with their professors, and you'll discover some unique places to grab lunch on the go. Those stories and much more on Newsvision. But we begin with a story about a popular drink that is making young people sick. It is called Four Loko and is being blamed for making 19 students sick in New Jersey and 9 students in Washington State sick enough to be hospitalized. The caffeinated malt liquor is known as Blackout in a can. Newsvision reporter Jasmine Norwood has more on the controversial drink and why it is under investigation by the Food and Drug Administration.
Four Loko is a popular energy drink that is also called liquid cocaine, and it might be just as dangerous. While sales are keeping liquor stores busy, the drink is also increasing hospital visits. Four Lokos is cheap and has a fruity flavor, which makes it very appealing to young people. Jerry Williams is a concerned father with children in college.
That's a fruity alcohol, a fast rush. A real fast because it tastes so good and you can drink it so fast and you want another one and you want another one and it builds up.
Now, one of its biggest selling points is that it has a 12% alcohol content. In fact, drinking one Four Loko is almost like drinking 4 bottles of beer. And it contains so much caffeine that drinking one of these is the same as drinking 3 cups of coffee.
Michael Hernan from the FDA press office says they are determining whether caffeine can be safely and lawfully added to alcoholic beverages. The Four Lokos fan page on Facebook has more than 70,000 members. Many of them are young people who talk about blacking out after just 1 or 2 of the drinks.
Okay, she told me that when she went to sleep after drinking the Four Loko, that it felt like her heart had stopped pumping. So she went to PG Hospital, right? And when they admitted her, they said basically her heart was fluttering from the caffeine.
It is unclear whether or not the drink will be banned, but one thing that is clear are the dangers of the drink and its increasing popularity among high school and college students. I'm Jasmine Norwood for Newsvision.
And if you're trying to stay healthy by working out, this next story might make you think twice about the equipment you use at the gym. Newsvision reporter Charmise Wilson has a consumer alert about gyms and germs.
When working out, there's the popular saying, no pain, no gain. But when you go to the gym to work out, you want to get in shape, not infected.
I think that any time you have gym equipment, if it's not properly cleaned, it can harbor organisms that naturally occur on the skin.
According to the Aerobics and Fitness Association of America, all those barbells, bikes, and weights are loaded with germs and organisms that can lead to infectious diseases. Serena Hampton says she caught an infection while at her local gym in Silver Spring.
It was a minor staph infection. It would have gotten worse if I hadn't gotten to the doctor in the time frame that I did. He told me that I came right at the nick of time.
Since finding out about her staph infection, Hampton now works out at home.
It's safer for me since I did catch the staph infection that I just do things differently now. So I probably will never go to a gym again.
Cornell Gallman, who considers himself an avid gym goer, had a similar experience. But instead of red, itchy hands, Cornell found himself with a swollen face.
So when I get into my bathroom and I get a chance to look in the mirror, I noticed that my face all around, both my eyes, on my cheeks, it was just red and puffy and swollen, and you can see the bumps, you can see it just burning.
Hampton and Gallman were lucky to have only gotten what is considered minor infections, because some germs found in gyms are not only detrimental to your health, but deadly. One of the most common deadly diseases found at gyms is MRSA.
People do lose limbs and people die from this organism, sometimes in 48 to 72 hours.
The International Health Racquet and Sports Club Association says that it is important for clubs to educate members about simple ways to increase cleanliness, because each time you step foot into your local gym, you are at risk for a number of infections. For those avid gym goers who aren't ready to cancel their memberships and who still prefer the gym to their home, doctors encourage them to use a solution like this to clean the equipment before and after use. And for more healthy tips to keep in mind while exercising, go to www.dc.gov. For Newsvision, I'm Charmise Wilson.
Next, we go to Manassas, Virginia, where a new controversial boutique has some parents concerned for their children's safety. Newsvision reporter Danielle Hopkins has more on a new sex shop that is raising more than eyebrows.
Old Town Manassas is known for its historical and family-friendly environment, with museums, restaurants, and specialty shops. But KK's Temptations, a new adult boutique, is raising some eyebrows.
I prefer it not be in Old Town Manassas.
Some residents say KK's Temptations will damage the area's wholesome reputation.
Manassas has come so far in the last 15 years.
Owners Kimberly and Christina Skokin ignored protests and didn't let a town hall meeting keep them from opening.
Just prosecuted us for what we had on the windows without knowing the full story.
Others say they don't understand what the fuss is all about.
I don't see why there's controversy. I just went inside and it looks like a Victoria's Secret to me when you first walk in.
If someone doesn't like the shop, then they really don't have to go in there.
It's a legit business, leave them alone.
Though some residents are upset about the opening of KK's Temptations, local business owners welcome the mom and daughter duo to Old Town.
And as a fellow business owner, it's a legal business. We have a responsibility to come out and welcome them to the community.
I have no problems with it, as long as it's done tastefully.
KK's owner invites the public to see her shop firsthand.
You've been judging us from the beginning with the papers on the windows, and come see what we are.
KK's Temptations carries lingerie and several adult novelties, some of which are kept in a separate back room. They also offer prosthetic fittings to breast cancer survivors. For Newsvision, I'm Danielle Hopkins.
Women with breast cancer often need more than physical support. They also need emotional encouragement. October was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Newsvision reporter Ashley Freeman found one nonprofit organization using the colors light pink, rose, and magenta to provide not only a gift of warmth, but a show of support.
While some businesses are selling products and posting signs for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, others are taking a more hands-on approach. All Shades of Pink, a nonprofit organization, started 3 years ago and has been supporting breast cancer patients and survivors. Denise Whalen White, founder and president, left her job after 27 years to get involved in what she felt was a more worthy cause.
I kept meeting women, individual women, who would share their stories with me as to what they went through in battling their breast cancer. And the message I kept hearing was that when you're in the middle of the battle, there weren't enough resources to help women.
Whalen White is not alone. Every month, a group of women meet at the Atlanta Bread Company in Greenbelt to crochet what they call comfort blankets. The blankets are given to women with breast cancer, free of charge, just before they go into surgery. The blanket may seem like a small gesture, but for women who are battling cancer, the thoughtfulness of the blanket means a lot.
Denise, who is not a survivor, but has such a love for those of us that are going on this journey, to embrace us, and to embrace us in such a tangible and physical way, is just, it blesses your heart.
According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, breast cancer is one of the most common forms of cancer found in women. And although breast cancer is more likely to occur in white women, African American women are more likely to die from the disease. The best defense against breast cancer is detecting it early.
And you want to make sure that you lift your hands above your head when you're in the mirror, and then you want to go down, and because you're looking for any type of indentations or anything irregular in your breast tissue.
For more information on breast cancer and All Shades of Pink, visit allshadesofpink.org. I'm Ashley Freeman for Newsvision.
Coming up, the costly consequences of texting while driving in Maryland, and how some restaurants say DC's aggressive parking enforcement is driving away their customers. Right after these messages.
Be cool. Be cool about fire. Yeah, that's the rule. Hey, to be cool. Cool about fire safety. That's the rule. Be cool. Gotta tell your mama, gotta tell your pop about how fire's starting, how to make them stop. Now maybe you're thinking it won't happen to me. I'm too cool, too hip, fire can't touch me. Then suddenly whoosh, and you're saying, oh man, I'm really, really glad we had a fire escape plan. We sat with our parents and we practiced ahead, knowing how to get out, that's how to use your head.
The most important thing for you and your parents is to have an escape plan.
Now, what's in the plan? Have 2 ways out of your room or house in case one is blocked by fire. Have a meeting place outside of your house so everyone knows that no one is inside.
Keep the plan in a place where you can look at it every day until you know it by heart. Practice the plan at least twice a year because just having a plan is no good if you don't practice it.
Gotta be cool.